Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is where faith and motherhood and everything in between. Here we talk about faith, motherhood, life, realities, and every learning the Lord brings to mind for me to share with you all. So, if this is your first time, thank you for being here today and right now. And if you have been here before now as well, thank you for your support so far. So, the discussion today is: are you trying so hard? Roadblocks to experiencing God's kind of peace. So the background gist is I'm the culprit here. Yes, you're going to be taking cues from Mercy today. So on this particular day, I was having a good day at first, and then winding down to evening time, one thing led to another thing. I just started feeling so insufficient. Like it felt like I wasn't even getting any aspect of my life right, and that was a lie, truthfully, in retrospect. But at that moment, I felt like there was missing gaps here and there. Like I wasn't doing great in A, B, and C. Just I couldn't really hold on to one thing that I was really doing great at, and there were just so many thoughts flying in different directions. Now picture a room with different items scattered all over the place. Yes, that was how chaotic my head was running and spinning at that time. I knew I couldn't function for the rest of the evening if I allowed myself to stay in that zone. And so I just kept speaking in tongues. I just said, Holy Spirit, help me. I really want to figure out what's going on in my head right now, because I feel like there's so much chaos going on in my head space. So in the process of me speaking in tongues and just praying, this was what he brought to mind. And he said, why are you trying so hard? Be like Mary, rest in me. At first it didn't make sense to me, because at that point I wasn't trying to be anything. Like I was literally even trying to come downstairs to wash Jason's items that he used that evening. And so when the word came to my head, I was like, what am I trying so hard to do? Like, it just wasn't making sense. The more I prayed in tongues, it became clearer that a part of me had shoved some thoughts aside previously, like a couple of hours earlier. And that was like, in retrospect, I was just thinking about, okay, I've been applying for a job, it's not yet working. Okay, I'm also doing this YouTube, and some days it just feels like it's not moving as it should. I'm putting so much effort, and I'm just not really seeing the move as I expected. And so it just felt like things are really going slow, like slow. So those thoughts that I shoved, brought it to mind, gave me perspective to which is what I just shared, and then I just kind of started relating to what he said, that truly I was trying so hard. It felt like a part of me was trying to take even the space of God factor. Like I know that there's a part where faith and works, yes, you need to do your part, but sometimes, truthfully, the Lord doesn't want you to stress. He just wants you to rest. Yes. Messy factor doesn't work in that direction most of the time. It really takes the Lord pulling my ear, holding my two hands and saying, sit down there, sit down there, sit down there. So when he made that perspective clear to me, I just started saying, Lord, help me to rest, help me to rest, help me to rest. And this is it. The reason why he told me to share it is I believe that a lot of us, yes, there's a place of faith and works, but sometimes the Lord just wants you to be like Mary, sit at the feet of the Lord, glean from him and rest. You know, like Martha was all over the place, cooking, doing all sorts. That was not what she needed to be doing at that time. And an understanding of what your season requires is important. And I know I've talked about rest on this channel a couple of times, but you see, you realize that to rest is hard work for me sometimes. But then I'm thankful for the Holy Spirit that knows how to bring me to my rest mode. Like he knows how to, when he says somebody has your button, yes, he doesn't know how to have that pause mode for me. Like, oh yeah, pause and sit down there and rest. So don't stress when the Lord is calling you to rest. It's not easy to rest, truthfully. I used to think that if somebody just gave me a whole day to rest, it's like, oh my God, he just blessed me. But I realized growing up, like having a kid, being constantly doing something every single time, because yes, every day of my life so far is from one thing to another, aside for the time I'm sleeping. And so the times when I'm even having irregularly, when I'm having maybe let's just nap a bit more than other days or rest a bit more, feels like, why am I just sleeping? I should be doing something. So I realized for me personally that to rest and to stay stay in one place, it is a chore. It has become a chore. Before it wasn't a chore. It felt like icing on the cake, but now it feels like a chore. So it really takes the grace of God for me to rest and calm down. And so if you're struggling with rest, and the Lord is telling you rest, this is an invitation that you can lean into the Holy Spirit. It does help. After the perspective He gave me and I prayed a bit further, I just realized that, see, I'm just going to calm down. And truthfully, I have been able to slow down the pace a bit more and just glide into that place of rest. It's calm, it's serene to rest in the Lord. I just want to remind somebody, and yes, it was in my heart to share. So, thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to share this video with as many people as you can. Love and light at all times to you. Bye.